This one's really dark. This one... I did not record any of that! Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I thought I scared my bitch for a second, but we're good. Today, we are making a video explaining my Instagram post. So every time I posted an Instagram post, you guys might not realize this, but it's related to my life. It's not just like, you probably know it, but it's not just like some random thing that I thought of. Sometimes it is, but recently not really. Like, in the past it has been, and I think we're gonna make this a series. Every few weeks we're gonna upload a video, of me explaining these Instagram stories. Technically they're Instagram stories. Ooh, new title? No, I'm kidding. Okay, probably. But, let's get started. We're gonna go down about, 12. We might cut it short, but, okay. So, I'm gonna put the picture of the post that it is on the screen. If you want to see the whole thing, follow me on Instagram, and look at that picture. So, this is the picture, as you just saw. Let me read it. Oh, okay. So this, caption was about my ex. I don't remember what, like, we weren't on bad terms. I don't remember what terms we were on, though. I don't remember if we were talking again yet, or whatever, but I basically missed my ex. Like, not in a way that I wanted to get back with them, but I missed, like, the memories that we had made. Like, it's all here. That's what was going on during that. So, yeah. Okay, moving on. Next is this photo. And it says, and now I remember the answers, blah blah blah. Let's see what this is about. Oh! This one's also about my ex. Holy frick. Okay, yeah, this one was about how, like I said, I missed them, not in a way that I wanted to get back with them, but in, like, a different way, but I didn't know what way. And so that's why I ended it with, but what does that mean? What did we mean? What does this mean? So, yeah. The next one's about my ex too. I don't know for sure, but I'm calling it. It is! So at the time, by the way, super happy for you. Hi ex, if you're watching this. Super happy for your new relationship. I didn't realize you were in a relationship at this time. I had posted, this one's short, I can read this one out loud. It says, I may be the best you've ever had, but that doesn't mean I'll be the best you'll ever have. Think about it. That was because, you know, my ex didn't have great exes. They were all kind of toxic. Not to call anyone out or throw any shade, but, and so I thought of myself as being better than those two exes, not in the, oh, I'm better than you way, but in the, I was a better relationship overall, just because of factors that I'm not going to mention because it's not my story to tell. But that's why I said that I may be the best you've ever had, but that doesn't mean I'll be the best you'll ever have. And now she's in a great relationship, so happy for you, sis. Okay, next photo. This photo. So, it says, as the days pass, and the colors of those I know reveal, I simply lie there and ponder of those who... Oh! Ponder of who is worth the battles and who is not. So, in this, I basically was saying, I'm starting to rethink my friends, and people in general. Like, I know there was a specific person, not gonna call out any names, that I was thinking of when I was writing this. But basically, I was writing a poem about how real my friends are, and how I'm just contemplating it. But yeah. Okay. This one, pretty short again. I'm going to be reading the short ones if you haven't caught on, but some of them are really long, so I can't read those. This one says, the color of everything, everyone is fading, draining, evaporating. But you know, I've always been a fan of the 80s. This was kind of a follow-up of the last one where I said the colors of those I know reveal will simply lie there. Um, I was just this retain. Excuse my lisp I get every now and then because this retainer kind of I'm getting used to it. But I was referencing that those people either A were getting boring or B were fake. Something along those lines. I just know I remember it was a follow up from the other one, and I think I'd slowly figured out who was real and who was fake. Yeah. I don't remember 100% that one, honestly. Okay, then there's this one that says, sometimes I feel sideways, not right, not flipped around or upside down, just sideways. Oh, and things are a little blurry too. Which, this photo by the way. Um, so, this one was, it was half something that just popped up in my mind, but half of like something I actually was going through. Because everything was kind of confusing at that time. Everything, I was like, what am I? What do I want to do? Who am I hanging out with? Like, am I gonna regret all this? Blah blah blah. I was just thinking of all of that stuff, and that's why I said sometimes I feel sideways because things felt like they didn't make sense, but not like they were like opposite. Not like it was confusing, just that they didn't make sense. So that's why I said sometimes I feel sideways. Okay, next one. Oh, this one's super short. It says, my hand is in the world, but my head is in the clouds. You might be able to infer what I was referencing here, but I was talking about how like I'm grounded, not like the you can't have your phone grounded, but I'm staying like with my hand in the world. Like I'm still, how do I explain this? I'm still in I'm still playing it safe, but I'm dreaming of bigger, if that makes sense. Like, I'm currently getting, for example, somebody that gets a job on the side of their passion that they do for most of their day. That's basically it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So yeah, basically, I was just at the time I was going through how do I word this? This one's hard to explain. I was kind of like just thinking about how I have these huge dreams, and yeah, so I wrote that. Okay, this one's a little too long for me to read. The first two lines are, I dare you to say that I'm not thinking this through, that I'm simply living in a parallel dimension. Where up is down and left is right, because every time you do, it makes me want to do it even more, just so I can say those three words one day. Anything is possible. This one, again, about my dreams, like how, before I said that my hand is in the world, but my head is in the clouds. It's about how I'm reaching for the stars, you could say. Um, and once I reach it, I want to be able to say to all the people that told me they couldn't, that I could. Because people were doing that at that time, sort of. They had done it before, but I was thinking about it at that time and wanted to let it out. So yeah. Okay, next up. Have I ever told you that I love you? I tend to say it with actions, but I think I'm ready to tell you with words. This picture. I like this picture. But it says, at this time, I was just kind of feeling romance-esque, you know? I was like, what's the word? I don't know, I was just feeling romantic, I guess you could say. And this just popped up in my mind because a lot of the time, whenever I am in love well, that's a long story. Like, I'm saying when I am in love as if I fall in love all the time. um, but whenever I love somebody, I don't usually say it. I don't usually be like, okay, love you all the time. I usually will say it if they say it first, but I usually show it, is how I do it. I'll show that I love them by doing like big things for them or taking risks for them, you know? And I was thinking about that when I wrote this poem, so yeah. Okay, this one says, I feel so alone, or maybe I'm just acclimatizing to being an adult. Can someone show me the difference? I was feeling lonely. That one's pretty self-explanatory. I was thinking about the fact that like high key like wow, this could get dark. Dark warning. I was thinking about the fact that like I always message people first and I'll post things to my story and only like one person will care every now and then, keyword every now and then. And I was thinking about that and I wanted to let it out, so I wrote a poem about it. This one's really dark. This one says, you take my breath away, but not in a romantic way. Didn't mean to rhyme, just kind of happened. But, you know, at this time, I wasn't very happy with somebody. And I didn't even want to look them in the eye. And they took my breath away, I guess you could say. And so I just wrote this caption about them. That was a time. Okay. And then this one, my most recent one, says, you've been so selfish, and I'm afraid that maybe your bouquet will never quite wilt. Tell me I'm wrong, please. And, okay, let me explain the story of this picture. So, my mom had a ton of roses that were kind of like dying, and she wanted to throw them away because they're dying. But I was like, wait, can I shoot with them first? That isn't relevant at all to this though. You might think that this is the things in the picture are relevant to the photo, but they're not. I'm shining a light in the camera. Is it blinding you guys? Probably not. Okay, but I basically I was saying that there was somebody in my life that may never go away, I guess you could say. Because at the time, there was somebody in my life that wasn't so great for me, and I wanted them to either be great for me or go bye-bye. Because I don't have time for the BS. I did not record any of that! No! No, that did not happen. That did not happen. Stop. No. No, absolutely. Thank everything. Thank everything. So, I just went to my camera and I clicked record to end the video because I assumed the video was rolling, but then it started a video and I was like, no. I thought we didn't record any of that, and I just, as you guys saw, gave a 12-minute speech about this. Well, I'll probably end up cutting it down to like 10 minutes. But, frick! I would have been so upset, guys. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment below, and subscribe. And yeah, this week, as you guys know, I'm doing daily uploads instead of weekly uploads. So yeah, thank you all so much for 40 subscribers, because that's what we're celebrating here. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much. And have an amazing day, and share this video. So yeah, adios.